Hi guys, it's Sim here from Sparkly Fairy Face Painting. I just thought I would give everyone an update on how I'm cleaning my brushes and staying safe during the coronavirus for face painting. Now, it is a little bit of a risky thing if you ask me, face painting at this time. So some of the things I'm doing are I'm not painting on eyelids or over noses or mouths. So I'm mostly keeping it to just brushwork on cheeks and foreheads. So you can use sponges. You really should only have one sponge per child. Personally, I'm just avoiding sponges at this point, keeping it to brushes. Brushes are very easy to clean, so that's great. So I'll show you how I'm cleaning my brushes on the jobs. So here we have our 2 brush baths. We've got 1, 2, that's really essential. I'm using cups today because I'm just at home. Don't use china or glass on the job, it's not safe. If something breaks, you know, there's broken glass, so don't go there. Plastic is good, stainless steel is great, they're easy to wash, they're safe, and you can't see through them. If you can see through a cup or something, glass or plastic even, into dirty water, water will look dirty very quickly after doing 1 child. And even though it may not be germy, it just looks a bit gross, so don't do it. So we've got our 2 cups here. You put a little bit of water in each, so you don't need very much. Probably a bit more than that. So I've actually already got some in my cup, so it's a bit of a trick. Anyway, I've also got this antibacterial hand soap. I believe you can use any hand soap, but I've gone for antibacterial just to be a bit extra safe. Doing 3 squirts of that. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. And swizzling it around to make sure that the soap is thoroughly all through your water. Otherwise, it'll just be in a lump in the bottom. It's very soapy now. You can probably see there's bubbles. So before I paint any child, I wash my brush in the soap, and you've got a hand towel to go with each container. I go for black or dark grey because you don't see all the stains of the face paint. Again, it just looks gross if your hand towels start looking very stained. So these hand towels I've had for years. You can't see the stains. They always look relatively fresh even though they're old. So wash in your soapy water. Wipe on the towel that goes with your soapy water. Then rinse in your clear water and wipe on the rag that goes with your clear water. Now, they do say you're supposed to wash for 20 seconds, so I don't know. Just give it a really good swizzle. Give it a clear rinse, and you want to be refreshing your soapy bath and your fresh bath every 2nd to 3rd child. Even though the soap will kill the germs, it can become overloaded, so you do want to be discarding that into a bucket that you have under your table and refilling. That's why we only put a little bit of water. Then the soap concentrate to the water is quite high, so you're guaranteed it's getting into your bristles. So from there, if you want to, well, it would be a good idea between children. Oh, how do I open this? Ah, my hand sanitizer is not working. Well, pretend. Squirt your hand, oh there it is, hand sanitizer. Rub it through your bristles. And your brush is clean with no paint, so if you want to, rub it into your hands as well. I've been sanitizing my hands between each and every child. And I've also made the children put their hands out, squirt the hand sanitizer in so their hands are sanitized. So you want to use a little spritzer to wet your paint. You don't want to put water from here into here, just fresh water. So then you can see that's swizzling up nicely. You know, you can do whatever you're going to do. And then wash in your soap first. If you want to be safe, count to 20. Wipe. Rinse. Wipe. Now, if you want to go back into here, you can't just dip in there and dip in there. If you want to go in here, use your spritzer and wash in the soapy water. Even if it's the same child, still wash with your soapy water, because that child may have germs on their face, you've painted them, and then you're going back into your paint, and even though it's the same child, those germs are going into your paint. Then from that paint onto the next child. So just make sure you get into the process. Soapy wash, rinse, and then after each child, sanitize your bristles. And then, for me, to be safe, before you start your next child, soapy wash, rinse, use your spritzer. Alright, that's all. I hope that's clear. Make sure you do refresh these waters regularly. You don't need too much water in each cup because you're throwing it out on such a regular basis. Okay, be safe everyone, and happy painting!